a symbol.
Just a symbol. So the abattoir, and right now Avatar. Right now I'm using AI to help me write letters and to just help me with my vocabulary, make sure everything is spelled correctly.
Correct.
Make sure it's, I got the commas in the right spot, because if I do a letter,
Good for that.
like I sent Leon a letter one time, he says you were supposed to put an exclamation mark in it, so now I leave all that to my abattoir. Avatar. See, I need correction. When you get 72 years old, and guess what? I got a birthday coming up.
Right on.
I got a birthday coming up. I had so many people tell me happy birthday.
That's
I
good.
mean, I had October the 1st on Facebook. It says Bruce Flamone birthday. But guess what, people? That ain't my birthday. That's a security question. If you guys think I'm going to put my birthday on Facebook, my dog's name, my mother's maiden name, what high school I went to, and then you get hacked. They hacking you because you got too much information out there about yourself. You put your kid's name, you put your kid's age, and I have classes. Don't use social media where people can find out all this information. And I can get your passcode. I know I had a guy sitting here in the studio. I says, give me your birthday. He gave me a birthday. I got his passcode in 4 minutes.
Damn.
Because everybody uses their birthday front, back, sideways. It's so easy to hack you guys. Okay, so if your birthday is on Facebook, please change it, and keep it to yourself. Keep it to your family. That's just a security tip. And so I think that's everything we did. And coming up, we have a lot of pressure put on the outreach guy, and that's Bruce Flamone. I'm the outreach guy for gun violence prevention. My job is to go out and go into the schools, talk to the children about conflict resolution, anger management. I go out with the Justice League, and in the House, the Justice League has tasked me. Every year they task me. First year it was like, Bruce, can you feed 25 volunteers? I said, no problem. So we fed it. Next year, Bruce, we have 40 kids, 40 volunteers. Can you feed them? I said, no problem. And this year, the Justice League have well over 75 children, 75 volunteers. So we are tasked to feed them. I got barbecue grills. So if you guys want to help out Bruce Flamone, feed the Justice League at the Pumpkin Patch. See, I said Pumpkin Patch. I didn't say Cabbage Patch. I grew up with I grew up saying Cabbage Patch, but it's Pumpkin Patch. Okay, so without further ado, I think we're going to go into our first guest. This guy is so impressive to me. I've been knowing him for over 25 years. He's a West Point graduate, military all the way. Anytime you see him, anytime you speak to him, he's I'm gonna let him say what he. I don't want to misquote, but I know presidents. He's got them on Rolodex. Okay, so without further ado, introduce yourself to the listening audience, please.
Good morning, or are we at afternoon yet? Sorry,
We're
my
afternoon,
apologies.
sir.
We're in the afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Randolph Bennett. And Bruce, I mean, it's truly been an honor and a pleasure to have known you all these years. Just one slight clarification. I served at the academy. I didn't graduate from the academy, but I served at the academy at West Point, United States Military Academy in New York.
They wouldn't even let me get in the gate. So if you serve, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, but I was handpicked to go to the academy, so that was an honor in itself. That's almost like you graduate. I did a lot of things with the cadets, but by that time I was already an officer. What we wanted to talk a little bit about today is that we have a fantastic opportunity to have a naval vessel, and I love the number 7. It's my favorite number. The ship is the Iwo Jima that's here in our community.
Why? I'm gonna jump back and forth. Why did they name it the Iwo Jima?
Well, because it transport a number of Marines, and if you remember the Marines settlement in Iwo Jima, that's right there at the Marine.
I remember them putting the flag up.
Exactly. So it's a transporter for you know,
For troops.
for troops. Yes.
Now the troop, but it also when my neighbor said he saw a helicopter take off today.
It's an Osprey. It has several Ospreys on the vessel, and he could have seen a helicopter taking off too. But the Ospreys are aircrafts that take off like a helicopter.
Right.
The
It
wings.
was a plane that he saw. That
Right. It's an Osprey. And
it
so,
wasn't a helicopter. It was a plane that
Right.
took off like a helicopter.
a plane that took off, and that's the Osprey.
Right.
There's a bunch of them on there.
Yes,
right?
there are several Ospreys in there. Again, when you're dealing with troop landing and you can land just about anywhere at any time, you want to have that level of capability.
Now, what's the when I googled it, they say they have about 3,000.
3,700.
How many?
3,700 personnel.
3,700. Now they're in port.
Yes.
Now, are they in port for recreation?
Well, they're here for R&R,
R&R.
and which is rest and recreation. The other thing is that we need to understand in our community is that those young men and women. Oh, first of all, you gave me all those accolades, but you forgot to mention I'm a Virgin Islander.
Yes.
So,
Well, they
yeah,
don't
the
know that
first
by
Islander.
now that you're a Virgin Islander.
yeah, those who doesn't know that, I mean, sorry for them, but the idea that our young men and women are here. I remember I'm watching them walk around the town, right? And what's fascinating to me is that I remember when I was at West Point, a young lady came to the academy and she was like, "Oh man, I didn't realize these guys were so young."
Yes,
And I'm looking at
right,
at this service member,
Right.
and it's like we're older now, Bruce. We
Right.
served,
Right.
and you look at them and like, "Oh my God, did we look like that when we were
Right,
that
right,
age?"
right.
But that's the important part of recognizing that the level of responsibility
It's
that
still the
those
same,
men
right?
and women have at that age.
Right,
Okay, a lot of times older people don't even get to that level.
right,
Okay,
right.
so I just ask our community to take care of these guys.
Right.
Do not let it be a situation that we are bringing one of these ships back here and it's a one-time over because somebody got upset and they do
Right.
something or they
Right.
have some kind of jealousy. These young men and women are here to have a good time, to
Right.
rest, to spend their resources, and it's a
Right.
good time for them to do it to Bruce. 'Cause what happens at
No
the
shit.
first? What happened at the first, Bruce?
Hey,
It's the end of the month, payday.
Right.
So they come in, they got a little bit of money in their pocket,
Right.
and they're gonna buy and they're gonna spend here.
right. Hey, I heard somebody told me they shut down Main Street yesterday. I didn't
First
see
Friday.
It. It was
Well, the first Friday had the first
Yeah.
Friday event. on
Oh
Main Street.
man, can you imagine?
It was
Can-
packed.
it is so important to me that I waited till they came off because
So our cruise ships,
I wanted to welcome them.
yes.
If I'd have had a flag in my truck, everybody I said thank you for your service because when I travel, I'll just have on my military hat.
Right.
That's it.
And people
And
thank
I
you
get
for
on
your
the
service.
plane. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. And I'm like, I say thank you back.
Well, let me
And-
give a
and
little.
Go
not to
ahead.
cut you
Go.
off,
Go.
'cause
Jump in.
The time is somewhat limited. I apologize. But let me give a little history about the Navy and the U.S. Virgin Islands. The U.S. Virgin Islands was purchased in 1917 and on March 31st.
Right.
April 1st, not April Fool's Day, but April 1st, 1941, we engaged into the First World War, which is First World War One.
Right.
The territories were purchased for its strategic purposes.
Right. Military.
Correct.
Protect the Panama Canal. Okay.
Correct. Not only that, but the concern was that Germany, with its European, being in Europe, was going to be able to move forward and had started moving forward.
Yes.
With the building of that building that's across from the plaza that's there, that building that's covered up right now is under repair.
Okay.
That was a German facility.
Okay.
And it was one of the first German building that was built during the Danish era.
Okay.
And so the U.S. were concerned that, Germany's going to move in and they would be able to continue to move west, and next thing get involved with the Panama Canal and be able to attack the U.S. with submarines.
Right.
So the U.S. Virgin Islands were purchased, what called the Danish colonies at the time, was purchased and renamed to the Virgin Islands for that purpose of protection of the United States. Ships will come in here. We built the Sobase area,
Right.
Trench between Hassel Island and St. Thomas. They used to be connected.
Right.
And where Sobase subs was secured and repaired, and that's why it still has a name today of Subbase. Having a ship back here in our community after so many years of not having a ship here is a great, great opportunity, and we would love that to continue to happen.
Unbelievable.
Hundred people into a community and an influx of an economic produce is a helpful to our community here in the Virgin Islands.
And this is their first. This is a lot of guys I told first time.
First time ever.
And when they leave, they should leave with a coupon. Say this coupon is good for a one-night stay at the Marriott.
Come on back.
It's 1.5 million military families.
Absolutely.
We need to have them. We don't even have a military parade here. Our parade has JROTC marching and the National Guard. We need to. I talked to Randolph Bennett about bringing in an air show one time. We were trying to bring back the same thing that they have in the States. Welcome our military.
We used to have air shows when I was young. The problem that we have now is that there's more electrical lines and all that kind of stuff. We have the winds that shift.
Yeah.
So we can't bring in. We used to have air jump, parachute jumping, when I was a kid, and so I just want to tell the folks in our community, please, 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 be respectful of the mission that's here. The other thing is, not on this mission, Bruce, but on another mission when we bring another ship back, we'd like to be able to give what they call fair week, right, where you're allowed to get and get on the ship, for a few days, or not stay on the ship for a few days, but we open the ship for a few days so people could actually get to see some of the equipment up close.
I did that on that last aircraft carrier that was here. I worked with the USO.
Yes.
They let me go. This was the day that I was getting married.
Right.
They said, "Do you want to go on the ship?" I said, "Well, I'm getting married at 3:00, but I ain't gonna miss getting on that aircraft carrier." So I did a tour of the actual ship.
Because of the sensitivity right now, what's happening in Venezuela and here in the Caribbean, they have to be more cautious with safety.
Right.
So we are hoping that the ship they continue to bring, especially if the mission continues for a while. Right. We'll be the closest port, U.S. port for R&R.
Yes.
And we want them to continue to come back. Then we'll be able to do more of those type of things.
Thank you, Randolph Bennett. We're going to move to our next guest. Thank you for bringing us that update. And thank you for your service.
Well, thank you. And have a great day, Virgin Islanders. It's always been a pleasure.
And don't forget, I need 5 pizzas next week for the children. I'll be calling you on
I know you will be calling me. Have a good day, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Randolph. Hey, let me know about tomorrow, man. Let me know. Let me know. All right, we're gonna move on to our next guest, and I think I'm gonna do him, and I'm gonna let Leon take over and do the rest of the show. So, in the house, this guy, I met him at where did I meet him?
Barbershop.
I met him where?
The Baba Chop.
The barbershop. Yeah, that's right. What barbershop? You remember?
At the beauty salon.
Smitty T.
All right, okay. Let me tell you, the barbershop used to be a place where the men would gather, not women, sorry ladies, the men would gather and the men would talk about different issues, social issues, and it was like a man's cave. And I met this guy, white guy sitting here, and I was at Smitty's, right? So we're having a conversation. This guy jumps in, and what did we first start talking about? I said, where you from? Or I said something.
You were talking about something very interesting. I forget, though.
Don't go into it. We don't want the ladies to know what we're talking about.
There was a very interesting topic that we all...
But he jumped in, he introduced himself, and we've been close ever since. So introduce yourself. What is the things that you do here in the Virgin Islands, and tell us what you have coming up.
Okay, so my name's Austin. Right now, I'm doing a lot of trying to build an entrepreneurial business community. And another thing I have coming up November 8th is I volunteer with Nana Baby, and we're throwing a Taco Throwdown, big taco, margarita, live music.
Say that again.
It's a Taco Throwdown with Nana Baby on Megan's Beach, November 8th. And Nana Baby's trying to get a second home. They're one of the only group homes for children on island, so hopefully we can double our capacity and start taking care of 24 children instead of just 12.
How many do we have now?
Right now, we're only allowed to have 12 in our one home.
Oh, you just got one. Oh, God.
So
And these are children that are what?
they have either homeless or orphaned or have custody issues with their parents, some sort. They really have nowhere else to go. So Nana Baby is the place for them to live, hopefully temporary if everything works itself back out, but sometimes it is a permanent housing solution for them.
Okay, so what's the cost of coming to the event?
It's 100% free.
100%.
There will be local restaurants from all over the island producing the best tacos they can. Obviously, you'll have to buy tacos, and we'll also have a margarita competition, and we have live music all day from noon to 5.
Tacos now that's different. That's different. I love tacos, and
I want you to be there and try all of them.
I
Bruce.
want to try. You know, the problem I have on St. Thomas with tacos, everybody got soft tacos. So I go, I don't know. Have you experienced that?
Yes.
I'm like, that's not a taco.
I mean, it is.
It is. It is, but
It's just not the tacos we're used to.
Yeah, it's not the tacos that I'm used to.
Well, there will be 20 different types at least there. So
and
you can
whoever
try
got a hard taco shell, you know what it is. And I talked to the lady that owns a taco restaurant. She says the problem is when we have a hard shell, it breaks.
Correct.
And once it breaks,
It's over.
it's over. Now I said, just scoop it together. You know, put some taco
It's a
glue.
taco
some
salad,
fry
right?
it,
Yeah, it's a
put it
taco
together.
salad.
But we like that little
Get
crispy.
some taco tape.
So if you guys like tacos like me, I love tacos. I will be there. Megan's Bay. Say the date again.
November 8th, so about a month from now.
Oh, so you got to come back. Okay. He's going to come back. We're going to pump it up some more. November the 8th. We got a long way out.
Completely free event.
Okay.
Come hang out on the beach, say hi.
We got a long way out. You're going to have to do like the Justice League. The Justice League, they came here like 2 months ago, and they've been here every Saturday. They bring in, you got to bring in some people, talk about their tacos, and we'll just keep pushing the taco every Saturday.
Heck
So
yeah, the Lion's great with gun violence prevention.
You'll get at least 8 to 10 minutes all the way up
I love it.
to
Thank
bring
you,
it.
Bruce.
And remember, when you come, if you got somebody that wants to bring in one of their tacos,
Oh,
we are live,
right.
live,
All
and
right.
I will be the
A prejudge.
I can't say just me. I gotta have me and Leon will.
We need
start.
a few tacos.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Well, Leon wants me to have you. He has a mic. I don't know why he whispered in my ear, but give the details of the event again and a contact number. Thank you for coming. And I want to thank you for all the people that he has introduced us to that carried on our program.
Yeah, so
You reached out to
we'll definitely talk again here soon. So I guess there's really two major things. So if you're watching, November 8th, Megan's Beach, completely free event.
Okay, hang on 1 second. We got a call.
Caller, you're on the
You're
air.
on the air, caller.
Hey, good afternoon, Level Up Radio Show.
Yeah, you.
Emmanuel.
Oh, we got our director on the line, Director Tony Emmanuel.
Hello, Tony.
Hey, how you guys doing? Everybody's having a great Saturday?
Of course.
Oh, these
We got
guys.
Bruce in the house.
These guys, yeah, Bruce is in the house, and we have a lot of folks using the radio waves to get their information out. We got the Justice League, we got Fashion.
You're right.
The Justice.
VIJusticeInitiative.org.
I'm sorry, but that's why I got Leon. Leon is like my avatar
Avatar.
to correct me when I'm wrong. But Tony, what's going on over there? I hear you're going to be coming over soon.
Actually, I'll be over Wednesday, October the 8th. We're doing kind of a school tour. We're doing like 3 schools on Wednesday. So we're going to be busy and doing our our anti-violence presentations to 3 schools. A new school that we haven't been to yet, Sibley.
Sibley.
Yeah.
We went to Sibley. We went to Sibley and we did
A banner.
a banner. We did the banner with some of the children, but this time you're going to go in and speak to the children, right?
Yes. So we're doing that, and then the other 2 other schools. I can't remember right now. I'm looking at my notes, but yeah, we're going to be busy Wednesday in St. Thomas. We were busy this week. We had last week in St. Croix. We had on the 25th. We participated with the Women's Coalition with the acknowledgement of victims of homicides in St. Thomas. In St. Croix. And we had almost a town hall for that, and it was really good, and had organizations be represented, and we had the deputy chief of Naomi Joseph from the police department offer some information about being witnesses. So it was a good afternoon, and then we had a gentleman from the a psychologist that's here on island doing work. I can't remember the company that he works for. But anyway, it was really good. I think people got some good information. And then we did the Village, which is a recovery nonprofit organization, had an open house on Friday, and we attended that. So we've been busy doing stuff, helping other nonprofit organizations do their work and compliment them. And so we're going to continue with that, and so we're still going out there, and hoping everybody has a safe and wonderful weekend. I'm actually out of territory, but I just called in to say you guys have a great weekend and keep up the good work.
Hey, Tony, I heard that we have a new member on board with GVP.
Yes. We welcomed Hakim Donadell. He is your counterpart. He is the outreach coordinator in St. Croix, and we expect great things from him. He's known to the West community, son of the Virgin Islands. He had some experience in the States, and then has returned to give his talents to the organization and to the community and to the territory. So we're looking for good things from him. He's kind of a financial wizard. But he's does a lot of athletics and outreach for kids and mentorship programs and that kind of thing. So we're expecting great things from Mr. Donadell.
He's saving us money already because you don't have to fly me all over the territory and use me in St. Croix. Now you got somebody over there that could.
And he gives a great help to Damon. Damon was kind of doing 2 duties, so. Damien can, my unit, our unit is not treated like the Marine Corps. Everybody uses everybody's weapons. Iron sharpens steel. So, just because your title may be the outreach coordinator doesn't mean that if you're in a situation where a situation is happening that you wouldn't do, victims advocate work, or you wouldn't do survivor work, or you wouldn't do violence interrupter work. If you're in that situation and you happen to be there doing that, that's what you do. And vice versa. The violence interrupter, maybe doing outreach work. So it depends on what we're doing. And me, the director, I do outreach work. I do mentorship.
Yes. So I want to let everybody know, we were talking about the Navies here today, but I want to let everybody to know our director is a Marine. So I know he would love to be over here and see all these sailors walking around spending that money. Okay?
Yeah. Good. Yeah. So that's good. So I'm going to turn it back over to you so you can let your organizations talk about what they got to do. I think the next big event is the Harvest
Fest.
Thing.
Right,
So,
and I see where I see you sent a great letter to get the ball rolling so I could go shopping and get the food and get the grills. I'm excited, and I heard that we have the UVI basketball team helping out, so it ought to be a great event, and we're going to talk about it later in the show.
All right. Well, you guys have a great Saturday, and stay safe.
Thank you, boss. Okay, so that was our director, Tony Manuel. Don't go anywhere, but I just want to ask Leon a question. Leon,
Yes, sir.
I haven't eaten my lunch yet, and if I want a sandwich, I want something fresh, where would I go?
You know, I would go to Subway and at Buccaneer Mall.
Subway at Buccaneer Mall. They
At
got
Buccaneer
what?
Mall.
Eat fresh.
They just have healthy selections, man. I get the hot shot Italiano
Oh,
because
yeah,
I like
yeah.
my subs like I like my. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Hey, maybe they
kidding.
should put that in a commercial. Okay, so what about, okay, you said Subway.
Correct.
But what about if I wanted some breakfast during the week? I like pancakes, but I don't always like bacon. Sometimes
They're back on board.
I like to get, no.
Okay,
I try not to eat bacon,
I see.
but I like salmon, pancakes, and eggs.
You mean you don't like to eat bacon in front of your wife?
I-
Because you
I-
eat bacon around me all the time.
Okay. Let's not put that out because I tell people I don't eat pork and stuff.
Correct. Oh, yeah.
Now
I
you wanna
apologize.
bust me
It
out.
could be turkey. We
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
We don't know.
Yeah. Okay, processed meats. Okay, see,
Where would you go for
I
that?
would go. Let me see, where would I go? It's got something to do with broken plate.
Really?
Yeah,
They're back on board, huh?
well, right now in my mind.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because I'm
And Niski
gonna-
Center.
I'm
I
gonna-
get the usual when I go there.
Yeah. Well, what about furniture?
So I just got a love seat.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You can't pray the way I pray without a love seat.
Oh,
You know
so
what I'm talking about?
You pray on your love seat.
Every day.
You think that's where that word love seat came from?
In my mind. Where'd it come from in yours?
Okay.
Why you blushing,
No,
Bruce?
'cause my wife is
I would go to
my
General
wife-
Furniture.
General Furniture.
Correct.
And where is that? That's
Well, it's next door to Crazy Deals, but it's across from high school.
right across the street
Home
from
of
high
the
school.
Chicken Hawks.
Right across from high school.
Yep.
Do you think if I go into the furniture store
Mm-hmm.
and say level up,
With enthusiasm.
level up,
There you go.
okay, I get
10% off. Absolutely.
And next door to that is
Crazy Deals.
now you can't go to Crazy Deals
Nope.
and say level up because they already have
Because you already get a crazy
Crazy
deal.
Deals.
That's right.
Okay,
That's
so our
right.
last sponsor is
Is an important one.
very important.
Very important. Top sponsor of the
Christmas.
6th annual. Are we at the 6th?
We're at the 6th annual Christmas.
Hold on. Let me say it, Bruce. No disrespect. 6th annual Liston Davis Children's Christmas Parade.
I'm glad you said it like that because I would have jacked it up.
Yep,
I would have jacked it up.
Yep.
For you guys that don't know about our Christmas parade, it's named after Liston Davis, and I know everybody knows Liston Davis, and he's radio, he was commissioner, he was a senator,
Yeah.
and we just thought it would be nice to have it continue on with
Yeah.
his name.
Absolutely.
So if you want if you want to be a sponsor,
Yep.
we're going to have a lot of sponsors. I guess, what's the name of the telephone company that just came out?
One Communications.
One Communication. I met him at the seminar.
Okay.
I met the marketing director.
The guy.
I met the guy.
Yeah.
He gave me his card.
Yeah. Cool
and
guy.
Bam. Okay. So I'm really happy with that.
Good.
And now we're going to go back because I see another person coming into the show,
Okay.
and she's going to be looking for her 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay.
UVI is in the house.
Okay.
Okay. So, you want to finish up with your phone number or anything you want to put out, or we just wait till next week and see you?
I'll do one last quick little thing.
Okay.
So I guess there's really two ways. If you're a small business, local business on island, and you want some exposure and you want to help the island grow, first is helping Bruce out and donating some food for his
Swimming Association.
Swimming Association. He'll give you a big shout out and a certificate. And the second one is either volunteering, being a vendor, or if you want to compete, producing some tacos for the Nana Baby Taco Throwdown November 8th. You go to nanababyhome.com if you're interested in that, or you can shoot me a text 720-218-1726.
Right. And you'll be back. He'll be back. because his event is further down the line. Thank you for coming in. And now we're going to turn it over to Mr. Leon and our Justice League. You good for a minute, right? Can we do Fashion Stargate, then you? Okay, we're going to do Fashion Stargate. And they're no stranger. So, Mr. Leon, I know you always like to interview all the pretty girls when they come. So, I'm going to leave that one up to you, and I'll operate the cameras.
Sounds good.
And, okay, you want to do it from that mic or here?
We're good.
I'm good? Okay.
We're playing.
And let me tell you guys about
Get close to everything. Come and share your slice of St. Thomas's
It's our
gorgeous
commercial.
tropical paradise anytime throughout the year. And join us for 2 nights of style at Hughes of the Caribbean, October 11th and 12th. Tickets are available at CG Variety Store, Soul to Soul, Shoe Boutique, Candy's Fashion, Strictly the Best Clothing, Mystify the Sea, and Urban Tours. Don't miss 2 nights of style. Hughes of the Caribbean, sponsored by Boundless Bliss Hotel. A visit on your time. Book your slice of St. Thomas's gorgeous tropical paradise anytime.
All right, so Fashion Stargate, no stranger to here. We've done several events with you. What do you got coming up? And you have about 5 to 6 minutes.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Hi, good afternoon, listening audience. This is Sophia, one of the partners of Fashion Stargate, and I'm here along with one of my big sponsors, Susie Stanford. She is the owner of Boundless Bliss Hotel, and I invite her to come along with me. But quickly, I just want to mention that Fashion Stargate is hosting the 3rd Hughes of the Caribbean. It's going to be on October the 12th. However, it's a 2-night event. We have the meet and greet on October 11th at Cafe Amici, and the fashion show is October the 12th at MCM Center at Antilles School. Just want to mention that we are going to be offering what you call a blue carpet event, and that is sponsored by the Virgin Islands Glam magazine, and it's, guess what, owned by one of our locals. His name is Christopher Smith, but he lives in Atlanta, Georgia. And then we have J.D. Murphy, chief of editor of Rare Magazine, is coming to cover the event as well.
You stepping it up, huh?
Yeah, we are.
You stepping it up. Got hotels.
Yes, and we have local designers coming from New York, Atlanta, California, and our sister island, St. Croix. And of course, we're going to showcase our local designers here as well, and local models. And for example, we have on our poster Kimora Blyden, one of our local models, and she's going to be in the show. And again, just like gun violence, we highlight our youth, and this is one of our youth who's showcasing in the show. So we have her on our poster.
That is cool. That's a great poster too.
Yes.
That is so good.
Beautiful. And it was designed by Leon.
Oh well, that's not right. I was saying
Okay.
because of the young girl on the poster.
Yeah.
It looks good, like her
beautiful.
dress and everything.
She is Kimora Blyden. And I want to give Miss Stanford a little time to talk
Correct.
about her hotel.
I never even heard about that hotel until you told me, and then I realized it's the old Villa Blanca, which I was going to buy.
Oh, wow. That is correct.
When I first come here, I stayed at Villa Blanca at least 15 times.
Wow.
Blanca was her name, and we had the best view of the harbor. I think it had 15 rooms, right? 15, 14 rooms.
Yeah, actually it has 18 rooms. I just want to begin by thanking you, Bruce, and Sophia, Fashion Stargate, the entirety for allowing me to contribute and allowing me to participate in
Partner with the fashion show. Yes, she's one of our major sponsors.
Do you still have the pool,
Absolutely.
the swimming pool?
So it's 18 rooms altogether.
Okay.
Right now, the swimming pool was lost in the storms, but
that was Maryland, right?
That was Irma Maria.
Irma and Maria?
I believe so.
Okay.
I wasn't associated with the property at that time.
Okay.
We do have the architectural plans and the building permit, and are in the process of restoring the pool and the restaurant and the event space. So we do have, we're in the process of the full development, and we're right now operating rooms only, 18 rooms. We have really reasonable rates.
What are the rates? Can you say?
Sure, of course, absolutely. We have rates starting at $185 a night.
Is that the local rate?
That is.
Or is that the regular rate?
That is the local rate.
Say again, because I'm already calculating where I'm going to stay.
$185, beginning at $185. For St. Thomas, that's really decent. We have very large rooms, units. They have an outdoor furnished balcony overlooking that stunning ocean view, full harbor, full cityscape, mountains. We actually have a 360 view. So it's absolutely stunning. It appealed to me the same way that it appealed to you.
Yes.
And I feel blessed to be here, feel blessed to have the opportunity to share it and to share your beautiful island.
Yes. Thank you so much. And yes, thank you. Yes. And listening audience, I have a free ticket to give away. I guess Mr. Bruce, who is the fifth caller? Or the
fifth
fourth?
caller. Call in and get a free ticket. Fifth caller. So you guys call in right now. Call in 774-8255. The fifth caller wins a free ticket to Fashion Stargate's fashion show.
And Mr. Bruce, that ticket is for 2 nights. Enter the meet and greet at Cafe Amici, starts at 6, and also the fashion show that starts at 5. The doors are going to open at 5, so you can take part in the blue carpet experience. We have a vendor village. We have event vendors, and we have food vendors as well. So it's a good show. It's
well, I'm on the third caller so far. I need the fifth caller. Call in 774-8255.
2 can't go wrong.
All right. Okay. So,
Excellent.
okay, there. Here's our fifth caller. Call in. I hope they're calling for the fashion ticket.
You're on the air?
Yes, you're the fifth caller.
Yay!
Okay, so could you share your name so we could write it down, and we'll tell you how you get the ticket.
So my name is Robert Baston.
Robert Bastion. So we're going to write that down, and we're going to give you a number to call, and you win the free ticket. Okay, so what number does he call?
Stay on the line, okay?
Yes.
Okay. Man. Okay, you can take it over there. Okay, so that takes care of Fashion Stargate. We would like to move on to my favorite pumpkin patch. Okay.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good job,
Thank you so
buddy.
much for
It's a painful spot, too.
inviting me to come. This is Casey Payton, Executive Director of the VI Justice Initiative.
There you go.
This is the last time we will be on Level Up before our 4th annual Harvest Festival and Pumpkin Patch at Megan's Bay Beach.
No, that's not true. Give me that. She said that's the last time you will be here, but you will be mentioned next week. Leon is going to be working remotely, and we're going to do a live broadcast.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
you guys will be able to hear what's going on. So go ahead, Grace.
We are all ready to go for our 4th annual Harvest Festival and Pumpkin Patch at Megan's Bay Beach, Saturday, October 11th from 12 to 5. We are going to have our wonderful pumpkin patch with a beautiful photo op. Backdrop is the campground at Megan's Bay, past Shed 4. We also have 2 tractor hay rides that are provided by Department of Sports, Park and Rec. Custom Builders, thank you so much for providing that safe build out. And the tractor hayride is sponsored by Rapier Med. The pumpkin patch is sponsored by Perfected Claims, and we have reached our fundraising goal. So this is going to be a wonderful, wonderful event.
Did you say you reached your
We
goal?
have reached our fundraising
Oh, wait a minute.
goal.
I've never heard anybody say.
We have reached our fundraising goal, and so this is a free event that we do for the community. It is a fundraiser for us because our sponsors come in big. But after you pay for the cost of admission to the Megan's Bay, you can come on for free to our 4th annual Harvest Festival and Pumpkin Patch. We have food vendors at our community fair. We have a kids zone where if you buy a pumpkin in the pumpkin patch, you can paint or carve it on site for free. We do have Tropical Treasure Hunt that is going to be coming back with their archery tag,
that's my
which is
guy.
so much
Tropical
fun.
Treasure Hunt, that's my guy.
We have the Children's Museum helping us out in our kids zone. But if you've been here before, if you haven't come before, it is just such a fun event for the family or for adults, especially if you have any nostalgia. You want to go to your pumpkin patch. We are bringing it to you, and you have the unique chance, an opportunity to take that tractor hayride through the Arboretum.
Well, we want to thank you, Casey, for coming. You reach I know why you reach your goal, because you've been on this station, pumping it up. More people are tuning in. So I'd like to congratulate you right now, and I'll see you Saturday.
Thank you so much, Office of Gun
Thank
Violence
you.
Prevention, for feeding our volunteers.
Thank
it
you.
takes a whole community to put this event on.
Thank you so much. Okay, so unbelievable. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say they reached their goal. Nobody ever.
huge.
Have you ever reached our goal? Okay, so we have exactly 10 minutes. And let me tell you what this young lady did last week. She came to be on the show. I'm looking for UVI. And when I left after the show, she's sitting out in her car. She got so many phone calls. She wasn't able to come on the show.
I was not able to come on the show.
So we're glad to hear from UVI,
Okay.
the Dean of Schools.
Dean
With
of
all the
Students.
cameras. I'm sorry, not the Dean of Schools. There's my avatar right there working with me, keeping me in check. You know how valuable your dad is, right? He's really helpful. Put the camera on her.
When you're done talking.
She's better looking than me.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
So, really quick, and since you always have the last 10 minutes of the show anyway, introduce yourself and tell us what's going on at UVI.
All right, so Dr. Leslie Tong is the name, Dean of Students on the Orville E. Ken campus, St. Thomas, and I am always excited to be here to talk about UVI. UVI is our only HBCU outside of the United States mainland, and we are the only higher education institution in the territory, so we matter. At UVI, there's always something happening. We're always trying to keep our students engaged. Unfortunately for me, and I know that was my loss, I could not attend Buck Madness last night because I played pickleball and I was really tired. I was busy.
Yeah.
And I've been going on. But
I'm sorry to cut you off.
No
How
problem.
many students are at UVI? Do you know?
overall, you're asking?
Yeah.
About 1,800.
1,800?
Yeah, between
Wow.
both campuses.
Okay.
Yes, so on campus, on the St. Thomas campus currently, we have about 275 in the house.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's great information to know. So you're just that's the reason why I asked that question is because there's constantly something to do in your job.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And you seem to be hands-on with a lot of the student activities.
I enjoy being with them. I enjoy, just being there.
Yeah.
Overall.
Because what I've learned from working with just younger people in general is that you go there to teach and you leave learning something.
Always.
Yeah.
Always. So over the last week, I have learned from the students. So we had a vision board party.
Oh, wow.
And just to see how they put things together and the vision that they have for themselves, for the future, for up to 5 years down the line was amazing. Some new things that I had not heard of before.
Oh.
They were presented to me. So
as far as like to wish for?
To wish for, career-wise,
Yeah.
the trajectory towards
Because there's
that
new
career.
careers out there.
There is a lot with AI.
Yeah.
There is a lot. You feel that AI is taking away, and it is taking away some things, but it's also creating new opportunities.
Yeah, I stayed in bed today. I told my AI to go do the radio show today.
So,
I think we're gonna let your son take over the radio one day.
He's ready.
He said he's ready. He's
That's
ready.
right.
Ready. He is ready. So yes, and Mr. Bruce, I know you called me. I couldn't take your call. I was in the middle of class.
It's okay. I always call you because I always want volunteers for next week at the Pumpkin
Yes,
Patch.
we're working on that. We
Okay.
should have a few for you.
And I know we've had UVI basketball
The
team
team.
is coming.
Mm-hmm.
So as many volunteers as possible, so we can
Right.
keep the burgers going.
So I have some of them on my live now. So what are they going to be involved with?
They're gonna. I need to. I need help with. I got a tent. I need set up, table, chairs. I've got a hot dog. I got 2 grills going. Hot dog grill. A grill for the hot dogs and a grill for the hamburgers. And then we got to serve. We got to serve the line. They have 75 volunteers.
Okay.
And you know they're gonna come. They're gonna be just coming through.
Right.
Just coming through.
Right.
So we could break it down. Some of the volunteers could come early morning. Say 10 to 12, and then leave at 12, and the others stay 12.
Is there someone who is managing the volunteers? You have a
Me.
volunteer? So
Me.
you are the one. So okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They could just tell me when they want to come, and
Okay.
how long they want to stay,
Okay.
and then they can enjoy the pumpkin patch, and everything that's going on. And the main thing that that I need help on every year we run short on water. Remember that?
Remember that.
At that pumpkin patch event.
Yeah, the pumpkin patch, because it's hundreds and hundreds of people,
Right.
and they're walking around, and it's hot, and they're thirsty, and we're passing out. So I'm going to make sure we get those little bottles of water instead of the big ones. And so, but we can always use the volunteers, and each volunteer will give me their name, and they will get a letter from me for credit.
Okay.
Because
Going
that's
into
what
service
they're
hours. Yes,
right.
I know of some students
Right.
who are in need of service hours. So
They
yes,
need the hours.
we are working on that for
Right.
you for sure.
And after that, the next week after that, we have the kayak, hiking, and snorkeling event. And Patricia said we always can use volunteers for
Where is
that.
that going to take place though?
That's going to take place at the kayak.
Oh.
Okay, I can give you more information on that. And then I don't know what's going on at the taco.
We always need volunteers.
Okay.
We're going to partnership with the taco, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to set up a tent because I'm not going to be cooking, but I'm going to have the media part and the volunteers. So I could be in charge and
We'll
making.
definitely get you a tent, Bruce.
No, I have a tent.
Okay,
But I'm saying I could bring my tent, and I could.
You ain't got a
pass
tent
out.
like Austin's.
Yeah, I could just have
Whoa,
my
let's not talk about our tents over here.
I could have my tent. I could pass out literature from the Office of Gun Violence
100%,
Prevention.
definitely.
And then we could go from there. But we need to have our presence there.
I agree with that very much.
So
What's this topic?
okay, you missed out on that. And are you finished putting out what you were going to put out?
Yeah, I mean this week.
Because I'll let him put it out.
Yeah, basketball season is just about started, and last night was Box Madness. Schedule is out, so look out for that. And what else is coming for October includes homecoming. No, that's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, homecoming is at the end of the month. We have
Homecoming.
yeah.
I haven't made any of the events. I hear that you have poetry, you have comedy night, you guys don't. You got to invite me. Say.
Well, now that I'm part of your group.
Yes, you are part of our volunteers.
So
Yes.
I'll put posters up for you and send you the flyers when it's done.
Yes.
Yeah. And then just so persons hearing me, especially if you are a graduate student, PhD, master's level student, we have a social event happening at Zanzibar, especially for students who are in those programs. So from 6 p.m. this evening, you can join us at Zanzibar for some networking. So
At where?
Zanzibar in Crown Bay.
I love the way you say that.
Oh.
Leon, how come you don't help correct her?
Because she sounds just right. She sounds just fine though. It's Zanzi, but I like
Zanzi?
Zanza.
I
Yeah.
say Zanzibar.
But it depends. It
Zanzibar.
depends.
I say Zanzibar.
Zanzibar.
Zanzi.
I'm with you, Bruce.
Thank you.
Everyone knows what you're talking about.
Everybody, yeah, it's in the mill.
It's in the mill, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And some
So
6
when
p.m.
is that? When is that?
Today, 6 p.m. this evening for the graduate students in our program.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm glad you reminded me. They have a gospel show tonight at 6 p.m. at the, what's the name of the church? Oh, it's on Rapone Hill. If you guys want to go to a gospel show tonight, 6 p.m., you can look on my page. It's going to be awesome. It's, you don't know about that one, do you, Leon?
Is it Trinity?
I don't know the name, but I'm going to be there. So if you guys want more information about gospel, I will be there tonight, 6 p.m. I'm getting ready to go to the movies now and relax.
What are you watching?
I don't know. I wanted to see a movie, but it starts at 4, so they got some crazy horror movie. I just like going to the movies.
Okay.
And getting popcorn.
And they painted the building now.
Yeah, they painted the building after all these years.
It's nice.
Oh,
it's a nice
okay.
color. It's very calming.
You like it?
Yeah.
I think they should put a mural or something.
Maybe they might do that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. And
So-
yeah, I think
And one of
that's-
those is I'll join you on one of your movie
One,
experiences.
yes. But if I invite you to movies, it's got to be a great movie because
Yes.
we're going to talk about it later.
After,
It's got to be
definitely.
educational.
It does
It
have to
can't be
be.
crazy horror or anything. Okay, all right.
Okay. Well, again, thanks for allowing me to be here to talk about UVI. And, yep.
UVI. I'm really a part. I really love. In fact, I went over to UVI. I did a tour with some people just yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
And we went over there. I said, "This is UVI, and let me show you where they eat." We went into the cafeteria, and they had great things on the
Yeah,
menu
the meat
and
and
stuff.
food yesterday was
I
really
said,
good.
"You gotta go to UVI."
Yeah.
So, anybody else you want to repeat the taco? Because she didn't get the taco information.
Yes, so November 8th, Megan's Bay. It's a free event. It's an island-wide taco competition, and there's a margarita competition. Live music all day, noon to 5. Benefits Nana Baby Home, who's we're looking to get a second home and start providing for 24 children on island instead of just 12 that we have currently.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Leon, you want to take us out?
I need to know.
You need to know what, Leon? What do you need to know?
What's the name of the baddest show in the Caribbean?
Level up! All right. Thank you, guys. Hey, look at him. He's all ready, man.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. That Nana Baby, I'm gonna work with you on that one, that taco.